What's up, Ghost Pirates fans, and welcome to the Hot Seat presented by 520 Wings. I'm Cristiano Simonetta, joined alongside by number 95, Joe Fleming, a 20-year-old defenseman in his first professional season. Joe, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Nothing much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Are you
excited to eat some wings?
Are you a wing guy?
I'm a big wing guy.
Are you a food guy in general? Will you just eat anything, or just wings stand out?
Put in front of me. So.
All right, you ready to start with number one, lemon pepper? It's the top left one.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, let's see. This is easy.
Easy.
Nothing.
Super easy.
Now, growing up in Massachusetts, your dad not only played in the CFL, but also was drafted by the St. Louis Blues. How big were those expectations coming up as an athlete, knowing which path and which sport you were going to decide to go down?
Yeah, I mean, I think it started at a young age. I got into hockey really early. I started skating at like 2 years old, so it was pretty big choice, but I kind of stuck with hockey. I wanted to play football as I went up and got older, but I was so big into hockey that it was hard to play another sport like that. So.
And was there ever a moment where you thought, I'm going to follow directly in Big Joe's footsteps of playing football? Or did he completely steer you away from it growing up?
He kind of steered me away from it in a way, because hockey was so big for me at a young age. Like, I started playing travel and stuff at 5, 6 years old, so like, right there, it's like you don't want to get hurt for hockey season and all that. So he kind of steered me away from it.
Are you good with spicy food?
Oh, I don't know. Depends how spicy. We'll see.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yep.
Okay, honey mustard. This one's one of my personal favorites, honestly.
All right, let's do it. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. Now, speaking of other sports, can you talk me through when you played lacrosse in Boston and the coach singled out everybody and basically said, do you want to play Division I lacrosse? And can you just tell everybody what your response was?
Yeah, so I played club lacrosse till I was like 14 years old. And it's kind of at that age where you had to choose like which sport you wanted to do and which sport you kind of wanted to play college or go to the next level with. So when I was playing lacrosse, they brought everyone in at like 14 years old and asked us like who wants to play Division I lacrosse, and I think probably every kid except 2 raised their hand, and I was one of the kids not raising my hand. So they were like, why don't you want to play D1 lacrosse? And I was like, hockey's my sport. I want to play D1 hockey, and that was the goal. And that was kind of my end of my lacrosse career. So
What position did you play? You were D-pole?
I played midi.
And did you like taking advantage of the fact that you can't get a penalty for hitting a guy unless you target their head?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'd always try to find the guys running down the sideline and
just pancake him.
Yeah, see what I can do with them.
Okay, let's move on to this one, hot teriyaki. So this is the first one that actually says, hot on it. So we'll see how you do.
A little harder than the other ones.
Really?
A little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting that ting.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got ranch, you've got blue cheese, you have water, but I'm not going to touch anything unless you do. Yeah. I think we're going to be good.
I'm not going to touch anything.
Okay, perfect. Is there any significance behind number 95, or when you went through training camp with Vegas and you actually signed that deal with the Golden Knights, how did number 95 come about? Was it something that was just assigned?
Yeah, I mean, it was just assigned. I got it at development camp and then rookie tournament, and then they kept me with it. So I like the number, though, so I can't complain.
And it's kind of like a football number, too. It's kind of like a lineman number sort of thing, and you kind of embody that type of play. Do you feel that way with your dad watching, maybe, again, a guy who played so many years professional football, played hockey, that you play such a physical style that is honestly evolving away from the game?
Yeah, I think I feel like it's always going to be in the game, being physical and stuff, and it obviously gets momentum for your team and helps the guys on the ice.
Okay, Joe, garlic parmesan, hot garlic parmesan. We circled this one before.
Yeah, this is my favorite go-to wing. That's good.
It's very good.
Very good.
That's the thing.
I think the last one was hotter, to be honest.
Okay.
For me, at least.
Can you talk with me about playing against the development program? For players that, or for people that don't know, the national team is not allowed to wear visors, and you can fight in the USHL. What happened between you and Team USA in that one game? Guys like Adam Fantilli, guys that are now in the NHL, you played against in juniors, and it got a little heated.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always games that are going to get heated like that. I mean, we played Team USA, and it was pretty crazy. A lot of penalty minutes, a lot of fights. It was they had cages on, so it's hard to fight them, and you can't take your helmet off. So it was got pretty intense. Guys were chasing guys down the tunnel, and it was probably one of the craziest games I've ever played in.
Did you get suspended because of that game?
No, but prior to that, a couple games, I think I got suspended.
All right, mild, number 5.
Uh-oh.
5A, let's see. Not bad again.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right, you are. And what's so funny, Joe, about development camp in Vegas is that you're playing these scrimmages as well in the first part of camp against future teammates like Robbie Fromm Delorme. You had a really big hit against him. Can you take me through that relationship of you're playing with a guy, you're working out with them, practicing, and then you scrimmage, and it's no holds barred because you're fighting for a job in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fine line between playing hard and obviously it's development camp and guys got seasons to play and stuff, and you don't want to hurt them, but at the same time, like, you're trying to make a name for yourself and play hard. So I think it's just a little bit of a balance to try to figure out what you can do and what you can't do.
And you actually didn't know that Frommer wasn't the guy that hit you in the first part of that sequence, right?
Yeah, no, I did not. So kind of feel bad for throwing a hit on him when he wasn't the guy I was kind of looking for. So.
And we already touched about it, but is that kind of your game? Always be physical, but you play with a lot of speed. But if someone's got their head down going through the neutral zone, they better be ready to get a hit.
Yeah, that's kind of my game, I think, playing hard, and got to keep doing it. And like I said, it helps with energy in the team. So.
Okay, speaking of energy, let's see if we can get some from medium. 3 left to go.
Okay.
You're doing great, though. We got some crickets in the peanut gallery. How do you think Patty Gay would do in a situation like this?
I don't think he'd do well in this. I think he would need a lot of water and would be crying after the first swing. Yeah, that's
you feeling a little bit?
Yeah, but I'm not grabbing that water.
Who do you currently live with?
I live with Patrick Gay and Alex Gilmore and his girlfriend Amanda. So
how has that been going from? I know you've had billet families. I know you've roomed with guys before, but now at the pro level, you're set up in some really nice townhomes, and you're living with 2 guys that have both played professional years. You can relate a little bit more to Patty because he played his first year last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's I started with just Alex, and Patty came in a couple weeks ago, but it's been great. I mean, it's nice. Alex has been awesome helping me with food and stuff, and it's nice to have a guy my age come in. Pretty cool, like a guy like Patty, who also has kind of been down the same path as me, just a year ahead of me, so it's nice.
Is there a guy that does something at the townhome that kind of drives you a little nuts? Is there any pet peeves with the roommates?
I don't know. Now that we got 3 guys, the Wi-Fi is a little shaky, but no, it's good. It's sometimes I got to knock on Patty's door and tell him to stop playing Xbox so I can get on. So
yeah, who's the better Fortnite player, Patty or yourself?
I think Patty played when I was outside as a kid riding my bike. I think Patty was inside playing Xbox. So,
Okay, 2 left, Joe. Hot.
Yeah,
Self-explanatory.
I'm burning a little bit.
All right. Haven't touched the water though.
Nope.
There's no shame in it, Joe.
I'm not grabbing the water on it.
All right.
I won't do it. Ooh.
With Christmas right around the corner, can you give me your Mount Rushmore of Christmas movies? So top 4.
Ooh. I'd probably say Elf #1.
Good choice.
I don't know. I'm like big. I watch Elf every Christmas. I would say Christmas Story.
Okay.
As a kid, we used to watch that Christmas morning as a family. And Nah, I don't know. I would say those are like my two go-to Christmas movies.
So when he's mixing the spaghetti and everything, is that something that maybe you tried as a kid growing up or no?
Yeah, I mean, I tried not to watch him and follow in his footsteps, but no, it's a great movie. It's really funny.
A natural segue in that. Who do you think has the best and worst diet on the team?
Ooh, I don't wanna call out guys here. I mean, it's tough, but some rumors say that Esty likes chicken nuggets, so
No comment.
No comment.
He'll have to come on here and defend his honor. The last one, Joe, ghost pepper. This is the last one. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. That's not fun.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to reach for that water.
That's all right.
Yeah. Wow. See, you're better than me with this. That's hot.
Yeah, you can be better at almost everything else when it comes to hockey, but I'll take 1-0 and eating spicy wings. Before we let you go, is there one story in your development growing up playing hockey that you immediately knew this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
I wouldn't say there's one story, but I don't know. As a kid, I always seeing my dad play a professional sport. Obviously, I kind of found out at a young age that's what I wanted to do. So I don't think there's one story, but it's I would say this is kind of new, probably at 10 years old, that I wanted to play pro hockey. So.
And one bonus one. Enmarket Arena, you've been with the Savannah Ghost Pirates now for 20 plus games. What has that building been like? You probably heard a lot of rumors about coming to the ECHL and the crowd, but it seems like this building there's no comparison.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect coming here, but it's awesome. The fans are crazy. It's a great atmosphere. It's the best atmosphere I've played in by far.
Well, Joe, 8 wings up, 8 wings down. Fantastic. How are you feeling? You just took a couple sips of water.
Right over here. I needed to take another sip of water.
All right, one last thing before we do let you go. Look right down that camera or that camera. Nominate one of your teammates to join the hot seat next time.
Oh, I think I'm going to nominate Patrick Gay next up on Hot Wings.
Perfect. This is the hot seat presented by 520 Wings. Joe, fantastic. Everybody, a round of applause for Joe Fleming. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.